Summer is over, our vacation ended. I'm gonna tell you how my week went. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been on my keto weight loss journey for 2 years. I am on my mission, my quest to lose 100 pounds or more. I am at about 90 pounds lost so far, so I'm getting closer and closer to my goals. My very first goal, of course, is to hit 100 pounds lost, so I'm almost there. And then from there, I want to lose maybe another 15, so maybe an overall 115 pounds. So I'm just trying to focus on that 100 pound mark at the moment. I am doing a weight loss challenge with Lose Weight Sarah's channel. There are multiple teams, and I am team in focus for ketosis focus. And so we are inching a little bit higher on the leaderboard, and hopefully by the end of the month, we'll probably sit pretty at the top. I would love to see that. We won last time. I wasn't the team leader in the April challenge, but we did win, and so I would love to win again, but we will see how it goes. So right before my vacation, if you saw that last video, I did really well. I kind of teetered around with protein sparing modified fasting, and I was just kind of just getting my feet wet, trying to see if it's something that I could do or if I would like. Then we went on vacation. Well, vacation. I actually had a work trip in Florida, and that work trip, wasn't much of a vacation because I worked a lot on this trip, but it was fun. I got to bring my family. My family got to enjoy the hotel amenities. We did check out Disney Springs and Disney World, Magic Kingdom, and we got to take the kids on their very first plane ride. So that was really special and awesome. They loved it. And luckily we had no issues on our flight or having to wait a long time in the airport or anything like that. No lost luggage, knock on wood, but everything ran smoothly, which is all you could hope for when you go on a trip, on vacation or anything. So this week, what was this past week like? It was very challenging because the hotel had a cafe on the bottom floor that was kind of set up like a dorm would have a cafe. It was a lot of grab and go items. So the sandwiches were already pre-made. The breakfast bowls were already pre-made. They had pizza. There wasn't a lot of low carb, low sugar, keto friendly items. If I was to get a sandwich, I would have to buy the $10 sandwich to peel out whatever was on the inside. And so it was very challenging, to say the least, to try and find what I was going to eat on this trip. I did have my coffee every morning. I did not intermittent fast, but I did find myself not eating on a regular schedule because I would have my coffee. I would be busy all day. By the time I got done, it was like 2 or 3. I was starving. We would order food, or I'd go to the hotel bar. I definitely drank some wine this week. So I was living the best life while I was working. We did order Chipotle one day, but when you order it from Uber Eats or something like that, it's not the same as if you were to walk into Chipotle and tell them everything that you want, meaning the bowl that I ended up getting was like about half the size of the bowl that you would get if you were to go into the store, and I hadn't eaten all day long, so that was new. That was kind of disappointing. We did buy groceries and had them delivered to the hotel because we were going to be there all week. So we bought a lot of snacks for the kids so they won't be bothering us to go downstairs and pay the outrageous prices for snacks. We did buy a case of water. I bought some pickles, spears, and some turkey and ham and cheese to munch on. Lots of boiled eggs already in the package, so that gave us some protein. I did have tuna packs, so I tried to keep myself prepared, but it was still a challenge because 7 days is a long time, and it was a lot of going out to eat. We did go out to eat that first night at an Italian restaurant. I ended up ordering a Caesar salad with salmon on top. My salmon was so little that I ended up ordering a second filet just so I can up my protein. And then we ended up eating again at Disney Springs, where we got barbecue, and Caesar and I shared this, I think it's called a carving board, where it had a bunch of different meats on there, coleslaw, and the Brussels sprouts. Now the Brussels sprouts were amazing at this restaurant, but it did have like a hint of sweetness. So I know sugar was creeping in my meals during this trip, which explains a lot what happened towards the end of the trip. So as I'm getting a little frustrated and limited on the food that we were able to eat there on site, even the little green room that they had for us on this trip at this conference was a lot of carb heavy, sandwiches, tacos, things like that. And it wasn't in plethora where I can just say, give me a big bowl of ground meat and I'll make a salad out of it. It was very little. So I had to kind of figure out how to navigate my hunger and cravings now, because I saw myself starting to get cravings. And by, I would say, the last couple of nights of the trip, I started to teeter. When we went to Disney World, first of all, Disney World, Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, oh my God, that entire place is laden with sugar and carbs. Like, this is not a keto friendly. I think I did see a turkey leg being sold somewhere, but other than that, this was not a place for keto people to enjoy themselves. I mean, everything was ice cream, pretzels, churros, sodas. Everything was burgers and fries, especially the quick service meals. I think if you wanted to have a sit down dinner, it was going to be like an hour wait just to get a table, and who knows what they had to serve in some of these restaurants, because we ended up just doing a quick service. So what I ended up eating at Disney World was we ordered from Cosmic Cafe or something, which is like a burger and hot dog place. So I ordered a cheeseburger, and I peeled off the bun and I ate just the meat with lettuce and mayonnaise and cheese. And for the first time in a couple of years, I actually ate a couple of my fries, just a couple. I gave the rest to the kids, but I did sneak in a couple of my fries, which is new to me because I don't normally get off plan. I may eat more, I may not track, but I always keep it keto. So for me to even just consider popping a couple of those fries in my mouth, that was big, that was different, that was new. I found myself really craving ice cream, seeing everybody walk around with ice cream. I did not get ice cream there at Disney. And then the last night that we were at the conference, they had a party where they had lots of coconut shrimp being passed around and some egg rolls and they had pizza. They had like a bunch of different food, which there wasn't a ton. Like they had bruschetta, little toasts where like the mozzarella cheese and tomatoes. So I got a couple of those and then just didn't eat the bread. But it wasn't as satisfying when you see a little gourmet BLTs and you see pizza. You have a pasta bar. They had a taco bar. They had like so many things that like I was like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now while I'm on vacation. So I didn't partake heavily. I did have a couple of the coconut shrimp. I did have a spring roll or two, no sauces or anything. And that was it. But at the airport, I was like, God, my vacation's about to end. I'm about to come back and clean up my act and be very strict. And so, you know what? If this is going to be the last time I can get off of it. So then I had a yogurt at the airport with blueberries and granola. Like that was how I cheated. I didn't have like a big old burger and fries or chicken fried steak or anything like insane. I had a yogurt, a non-fat, whatever yogurt with frozen yogurt with blueberries, and it was good. And I was so afraid that my body was not going to digest it. Like I was so expecting to be sick on the plane, running to the restroom, having a few days of like stomach digestion issues, but luckily I was fine. I don't know if it's luckily or not so luckily, because then it's like, oh, well then that didn't affect me the way that I've been fearing it was going to affect me for the past 2 years. Now I got back early or late Thursday night. The kids started school Friday, and then the weekend came and it was like, well, do I want to start now back on my clean, stricter keto, or do I want to wait till like the new week? So Friday, I kind of been a little bit lax. I haven't been recording my food. I thought I was going to be recording it and showing you, but my phone is very backed up with all of the photos I've been taking, and I need to kind of clean it out and make room on my phone. So it's been challenging in getting you those photos, but I am really good about posting on my Instagram every single time that I eat something. So make sure that you're following me over on Instagram at Ketosis Focus. But this weekend, you know, we started fresh on Sunday. Did make it a point to walk as much as possible. Day one was a travel day, so I got 12,968 steps. That was awesome. Day two, 7,019 steps. Day three was 13,834 steps. Day four was 13,589. Then it was 8,014 steps. 7,799 steps, and our final day of travel, 8,094 steps. So let me tell you what we are doing this upcoming week, and you could follow along on the next videos to see kind of how that is working for me. But I am going to try the protein sparing modified fasting. I know everybody's doing right now, and I hate to jump on a bandwagon and like try something, but I just see so many good results. And so what it is, if you don't know, it's Maria Emmerich has this protein sparing modified bread that you could make and make sandwiches out of, but it's basically made out of egg whites. It's so high protein, low calorie, zero carb kind of bread, or maybe one carb or something. And so it adds to the protein of your day. So I'm going to do keto maybe every other day, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And 3 days out of the week this week, I'm going to do the protein sparing modified fasting, where my protein is increased, my calories are lower, and I am still keeping my fat very low on those days. I believe 30 grams of fat, which is like nothing. And my carbs, my total carbs at 10. So it's a challenge. I am doing this challenge because I want to see how I can do it this week and tracking these numbers and how it pans out for me on the scale when I weigh myself at the end of next week. So make sure you watch next video where I show you what I ate that week when I'm doing the protein sparing modified fasting, all of the numbers and the macros, pictures of what I ate, and a weigh-in. So that is coming up in the next video. But I just wanted to pop in and let you know that I was on vacation for a week and I kind of indulged a little bit off keto for the first time ever. And it wasn't so bad. I did get on the scale when I got back after vacation, and I had lost 3.6 pounds the week before, and I gained back 3 of them. So I was still at a loss, but I gained back a little bit of what I lost, or pretty much all of what I lost the week before. So I'm hoping this week I can lose those 3 pounds again, and then maybe the following 2 weeks we can get back. Because my goal for the month of August was to lose a total of 5 pounds. If I can get down 5 pounds, I would be a happy camper. And I believe I started the month off at 179 or something. I have to look at it again. So I'm just trying to get all the way down. I'd like to get to 172 by the end of the month because that was my all-time low. So if I can hit that, I'd be like, yay, success. So that's my goal. And I only have 2.5 more weeks to do it, or 3 more weeks to do it. So I hope that's doable. I hope I can lose 7 pounds in 3 weeks. Maybe. We'll see. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that now. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure to watch my next video where I'm doing my protein sparing modified fasting plus my weigh-in next week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.